Hey yo, what's happening? I'm going to be talking about the Tokina 100mm versus the Nikkor 105mm macro 2. Both of them are 2.8 lenses. Obviously, I've done a few reviews on this lens. There's probably been at least 10,000 of you buy this lens, and a lot of you email me saying stuff like, you asshole, I can't find this lens anywhere. It's been sold out for months. I just noticed it's sold out at B&H and other places too. Obviously it's due to me. I know the people at Tokina are going, what the hell's going on? Why the hell have sales on this damn lens increased by 100,000%? I've done more for... They've never given me a dime. Just imagine, Tokina has paid all this money for advertising in magazines, and yet this fat tattooed freak has sold more lenses for them for free than they did by spending a fortune on magazine articles. Oh my god, isn't that ironic? Isn't it? Anyway, I was doing some internet research on myself, not because I give a damn what anybody says. However, they were saying over on the Sony forum that I'm a fat, obese POS. And I thought that was really funny. There was actually a nice long thread about everybody talking. I didn't know I was fat. I thought I was anorexic. yeah, that's all I got to talk about. Anyway, on Diaper and Pee, as I've affectionately called it. Whoops. I won't say what that is, but I'm assuming you could figure out. People were commenting on why I so highly recommend Tokina over the Nikkor. Obviously, I've got a crap load of lenses, and cost isn't an issue. Cost is an issue for a lot of you folks. But why did I so highly recommend this over the Nikkor? Let's be serious now, okay? Price being irrelevant, let's take first look at price, even though it's irrelevant. 380, but 370 bucks basically versus 500 more than that. See, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's right. 380, 480, 580, 680, 780. Yeah, $500 more. So in other words, the cost of these two lenses, if I were to buy both of them, I would still have about $150 left over. Versus the Nikkor 105mm. Is that important? No. What's the best lens? Obviously. 9 elements versus 15 elements on the Nikkor. Okay? Now nobody on earth is going to argue with me comparing side by side, and I've had the 108. I've actually had two Nikkor 105mm macro lenses. Okay, this is a far superior constructed lens. Just hands down, you can have a blind person finger it and go, yeah, this is a superior lens. I mean, there's no arguing the construction. Okay, this kicks ass. This is the tits, and the Nikkor 105mm. is the dog's fanny, okay? It sucks. It's just a plasticky turd. It's got too much glass in it. Don't take my word for it. Check out the Flickr page for the Tokina 100mm and check out the Flickr page for the Nikkor 105mm f2.8. Does it have vibration reduction? It sure does. So damn what. Is it worth $500 more? No, it's worth less. This is a superior lens. Color rendition on this is superior. Contrast is superior. Well, that's subjective, you know, everybody likes the lenses different. Well, here's a fact. Nobody has ever asked for a flatter lens in depth rendition. And it's like something nobody even looks for. People have become blind to it. Now, all you people that have been shooting all these crappy super zooms forever, and I recommend a prime lens, and you get it's like, oh my god, I've been shooting for 10 years, and I thought my lens was awesome, and I got this prime lens, and my photography is totally different. The images look real, and they've got genuine depth, binocular disparity, parallax, genuine depth rendition. So the color saturation, depth rendition, and accuracy on Tokina is superior. It's got less glass in it. 9 elements. Versus 14, 5 less elements. Superior construction, bar none. $500 cheaper. Let me see. Yeah, so why have I actually said that the Nikkor 105mm f2.8 is a turd? Because it is! $500 more, you're getting an inferior lens, poor construction plastic junk, okay? It's a decent lens, but it's not great. It's certainly not up to the level of Tokina. There are only 2 Tokina lenses that I praise. I mean, Tokina actually makes some dog lenses. I'm not a huge fan of Tokina in general. As they say, a blind squirrel finds an acorn every now and then. And this is the potload. This is the mother load of acorns, and Tokina produced it. And now they're asking themselves, why are we selling so many of these lenses? I don't even know if they know that I'm actually making videos in these lenses. They're just happy and like, you know, counting the cash in the cash register there, actually the checks that are coming in. And apparently it's been sold out everywhere forever, and I know it's due to me. I mean, I'm not giving myself more credit than I'm due. I know it's because of me. Darren Miles is a Canon convert, recently made a video about me and this lens, and you can check out Darren Miles' photography channel. He does very accurate, in-depth reviews of lenses, and at the very end of the video he asks, is the angry photographer, and I'm not really angry, is he accurate about the Tokina? And he goes, yep. And of course he's right, I am. This lens is insanely this lens is exactly like a Voigtlander. It's incredible quality, it's insanely underpriced, the depth, the color rendition on it are superior. Flat out, bar none, there's no argument. This lens is cheap. I mean, it's just damn cheap in price, I mean. So, I don't know why I had to answer. I get asked that question all the time. So, what about the 105mm Nikkor? What about the 105mm macro Nikkor? What about the 105? Well, the lens sucks. So, why does it suck? It's a good Nikkor lens. Well, yeah, it's good, but it's not great. The price sucks. The color saturation is bad. The depth rendition is bad. And it's not a good lens. It's just a poor value lens. And it cost being irrelevant, Tokina kicks its ass all day long. I'm sorry, but that's the case. So that's my review. It's like my fourth review of the Tokina 100mm f2.8 macro lens. Perfect portrait lens, perfect for FX, perfect for DX. It's awesome. It's actually better than awesome. Apparently I had to clear that up. Everybody keeps asking me about it. What about the 105mm 2.8 Nikkor? Well, I mean, if you want to spend $850, $500 more than this lens, essentially, and get a crappy lens, crappy construction, a plastic turd with poor depth rendering, you know, go ahead, buy it. I'm not making a dime whether you buy this lens or the Nikkor. But those are the facts. And by the way, there have been at least 10,000 of you folks, at least, have bought this damn lens, and you're all just happier than a worm in a pile of poo, happier than, you know, happier than a pervert in a sex shop. I love your colorful analogies, right? Anyway, that was it. Everybody says I repeat myself too much. Well, I have PTSD and stress issues. We all have our little quirks, don't we? That is mine. Forgive me. Or don't. Thanks. If you like this video, drop a buck or two. Tell me to go jump off a cliff. Whatever makes you most happy. Catch you later again.